Hey guys, this is Charles, also known as Dr. Together with a nice update. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine, especially after what I'm about to tell you lately. It seems that prices of all precious metals have declined down in value over the last not even 24 hours. Specifically, the gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and rhodium. They all declined. Actually, it started at gold. They declined about gold declined at $46.10. Silver, 34 cents. Platinum, $43. Palladium, $9, and rhodium, $120. So basically, right now the current prices as of right now is at about gold $1,161.40, silver $18.47. Platinum $1,439, palladium $372, and rhodium right now is approximately $2,280. And all had a change in a negative value of anywhere between 3.82% and 5%. This is very unusual. Most likely, from my perspective, guys, is that either the government's got involved with more of the bailouts and TARP, and flushing the economy in with more money, more of this paper fiat money, which is the federal notes, of course, you guys have in your hands or in your pockets, and at the same time, they're also manipulating the charts as well. Hence, the mainstream media is telling or discredited Peter Schiff about what he was trying to explain the other day on MSNBC about the gold price will reach $5,000 over the next 2 years, if not more so. And at the same time, we also have sources from like the Associated Press on Yahoo News explain that the unexpected drop in jobless rate sparks optimism, which that means is that the U3 number of the 10.3%, we now 10.2%, excuse me, we now see 10% of the unemployment rate throughout the United States. Obviously, we're already aware of the U6 number, and the grand total of all the unemployment rates anywhere between 20 and 23% about now. And what's interesting too, guys, we see here the United States dollar index as of, I would say, December 4th, that the U.S. dollar index is at about approximately 75.5 percentage points here. And this is a very nice spike from at the time of late November. It was around about 72%, give or take. So this is a little unusual that how the dollar is increasing in value at the same time the precious metals are going down. So in my perspective, again, I think someone's actually manipulating these prices, this fluctuation and defluctuation and so on and so forth. And oh goody, people, we're finally recovering. Yes, we are. Based upon this Bloomberg article here, we see that the employers got fewest jobs in 23 months. Timothy Geithner was also more optimistic than Bloomberg themselves, saying that we are on a good rate, everything will go well sometime within early next year, and we don't really have to worry about cutting fewer jobs. At the same time, Timothy Geithner, of course, had trouble trying to sell his house somewhere in the United States here. So let's not get to him and to his personal finances as of this moment. And what is interesting in regards to what our government and the mainstream media is saying that everything is going well, and in retrospect of this as well, that based on MarketWatch.com, the services side of the economy contracted again. ISM non-manufacturing index falls to 48.7%. That was from 50.6% October of 2009. So we're actually seeing some form of a deflationary depression at the same time an inflationary depression in a sense because of the Fed pumping in more money to get the economy boosted up again, like need some more steroids and more crack cocaine and etc. Thinking that's going to work, but at the very same moment, it's creating more of a not an increase and decrease, but it's more going to be creating like a stagflation. So we're going to see this for the consumer, and the richest go up here, the poorest go down here, and the middle class is just basically just torn apart from this. So we're going to see ourselves a little bit of a tug of war here on what will happen in the coming months, and obviously based upon of what's going on, the food shortages in India with the monsoons occurring somewhere within the Southeast Asian area. It seems that will also affect us in the coming months as well, especially in the year between year 2010 in the year 2014, to my knowledge, because this is what's going to happen of the food shortage. It's going to be increasing prices, decreasing wages, and we're going to see that construction is going to go down. We're going to see that the service as well is going to go down as well. The post office, of course, as I mentioned in my last video, that will decrease in service too. So these all can be connected to one another, even though some are medial, some are not so important than the other ones. We see that it's all a domino effect, a domino theory, just like with that Ho Chi Minh, and of course with the Vietnam conflict. So in conclusion of this, guys, what I came across with, it seems that things are not looking as well as planned, and I think our best bet is not to listen to the mainstream media anymore. And I mean literally don't listen to them, because they like to spur things up. They act like everything's okay, everything's alright. Let's talk about Tiger Woods, a little more about Michael Jackson, Oprah Winfrey, and the People magazine. There's something regarding about my online marketing job I'm in right now. So this is what's going on here, and it's like, okay, all this gossip and unimportant fussiness of these celebrities. We should be looking over these facts and information that we come across with about the economy and how our government's going to do something about it, right? And we have Obama going into this Copenhagen Treaty thing, December. The twilight winter, anyone?
This is the twilight winter.
Oh, yes, indeed. Indeed. So, guys, I'll see you later. Have a nice night, and I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving weekend. Bye.
Shots, grit your teeth. You run for cover so discreet. Why don't they do what they say?